All right, HW. Here we are on the corner of Oxford Street and Liverpool Street, just across the road from Hyde Park. And I'm going to do a film up Oxford Street, which somebody in the chat requested. But I'm going to start on the opposite end of the road where he wanted me to start. I think he wanted me to start up at Taylor Square and come back. But I'm going to start down the bottom here, near the Burdekin Hotel. Film up the road on this side, up towards Anzac Parade, hit Taylor Square. And then I'll film the direction that he wants me to walk in on the other side of the road. So there's the famous Burdekin Hotel. That's really the start of the hotels on Oxford Street. And look, you can see a list of acts that are at this hotel. We've got a drag show on a Thursday. We've got some comedy on a Tuesday. It looks like another drag show on a Saturday. So as I said in my earlier vid, which was the last CBD vid that I did, this is the LGBT community in Sydney. This is where they hang out. Even the Australia Post boxes over there have got the rainbow flag on them. And you'll see those colours up and down the street like you do in any community like this around the world. So let's get up Oxford Street and I'll point out a few things as we go along that I recognise. I haven't walked up here for a while, so there might be things that I don't recognise. A lot of you probably know already, but Oxford Street's obviously at the heart of the gay pride parade, or, you know, when I say that, I just include everybody in, all the different acronyms. They have their parade up here. I think it's, is it February? Is it late February that they have it, I think, in Sydney? So all the floats go up this road here. Here's the Exchange Hotel. It's another one. Looks like it's under renovation at the moment. There's a sauna there, Sydney sauna. It's a colourful shop here. A lot of the hotels are actually on the other side of the road, so when we walk down there, I'll point out a few more as we go along. There used to be a nightclub along here. I don't know where it's gone. It's probably long since closed down and become a retail complex by the look of it. This is one of the oldest tailors in Sydney, the Zinc and Sons. This is their shop. It's been around since day dot. Even I've been in there before to get some pants taken up, I think, or a suit fixed, because at one point I worked in Surrey Hills, so I was literally Just walked up those back streets over there to get my pants fixed. A lot of renovation along here as well. See all of the boards up here. There's a burger joint here, Anonymous Burgers. I've never been there. I wonder what it's like. See a few people in there now. Oh, looks like kitchen staff. Let's have a look at their burgers. We filmed Luca Burgers in the other video. Let's film this one. A polo cheese, Easy E, chuklin. It's obviously a chicken sandwich, as the Americans like to call them. We call them chicken burgers. A mushroom Schwarzenegger. Someone's screaming in there. Double banger. Yeah, it looks alright. It's reasonable pricing as well. So, Anonymous Burgers. Should we sneak across the road with this lady? Yeah, go on. All boarded up shops here. This must be all getting renovated too. Maybe that's the start of what HW has been calling for a while, which is, you know, turn all the office buildings into residential. Give the city back to the people. Because really, I just asked the question, do you really need a big office tower in the city if people are only coming in to work 1 or 2 days a week? I really don't see the point in it. And there's a way out for all of the commercial building owners. Just turn them into accommodation. Start renting out the accommodation. You don't need to take a total loss on the building. And could you imagine areas like this just have a huge influx of people, be even more community about, more cafes, more restaurants. People want to come and visit it more. Few adult shops up this end of Oxford Street. We're coming up to the Oxford Hotel. This one's all done out in nice colours. I used to come past in the bus often coming back from the city. The hotel didn't look as renovated as that back in the day. It used to be much more dark and dingy, that place. Here's another law court over here. I think it's actually the Supreme Court over there. I've done jury duty in there before. It's a real experience doing jury duty. A lot of people skip out on it, but I was really young at the time. I had nothing better to do, so I got involved in a big case that went for 3 weeks or 3.5 weeks, and it was pretty serious. We had to be locked away inside the courthouse. We weren't allowed out. Only allowed out at the end of the day. But during the day, while the court was in session, we'd locked up in the jury room. So here's Taylor Square. should have made note of who requested this video, but I'll reach out to them separately and let them know that I've done it. There's another couple of adult stores over there. The tool shed. That's a pretty famous corner building, that one, with a big billboard up the top. This place here used to be something. Used to be a nightclub or a hotel. It's long since closed down. I can't remember what it was called. There's the Rainbow Crossing over there. They used to have it over on the corner of Anzac Parade as well, or Flinders Street and Oxford Street over there, but they must only put it up when the Mardi Gras is on. But this one stays put, I think. This one on this street, which is Crown Street. Oh no, Burke Street, I should say. That's Burke Street. Going down there, and this is Campbell Street. So here's the famous Kinsellas. This pub here. This is always a pretty lively place in Taylor Square. A couple of lads in there now enjoying an afternoon drink. There's an equally famous Courthouse Hotel here on the corner. Got the flag flying high up there. I should also mention, I'm not going to go there today, but behind the courthouse, so behind the Supreme Court over there, they've got they used to have a women's prison back in the day. So it's got high sandstone walls, and as far as I know, it still is. It became a technical college, so you could go there to learn a trade, or learn how to type, or learn a computer course or whatever. So part of the TAFE, the Technical and Further Education System in New South Wales. I actually did a course there, a computer course there myself when I was quite young, and it was quite weird thinking that you were doing it inside an old women's prison. But there you go. Oh, this place here, the Stonewall. So it's a pretty famous bar on Oxford Street. Old adult shop here. Those adult shops still exist, right? I got to keep talking here. There's music playing, blah 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 blah. Yeah, so those adult shops still exist. I would have thought in the days of the internet that they would have long since disappeared. You'd think most people would grab all that sort of junk on the internet these days, but obviously not. They must still have a place around here. Here's a couple of opportunity shops, or what do you call them? Geez, my mind's not working. Opportunity shops, trash and treasure, a thrift stores, that's the word I was looking for, thrift stores. Mind you, though, I think these days they're not as thrifty as they used to be. They charge quite a bit these days for these old clothes. A whole bunch of takeaways along here. I'm not going to film those, but coming up to another hotel on the corner here, another famous one. So Columbian Hotel. The rooftop bar up the top. Just hit Crown Street here. I'll film the Columbian for you. That's the sign for the rooftop bar up the top. There's the side of it. Oh yeah, let's walk down here and then we'll cross over. Whenever you see a VIP sign outside a hotel in Australia, you know what it means. It means it's poker machines, slot machines. People just sit in there for hours, throwing their money through them. So no need to go, if you love slot machines, poker machines, no need to go to the casino in Australia. You can just go down to your local hotel. These guys are doing a bit of camera work. Wonder what they're filming. I hope the camera's still working. There's all this weird stuff on the screen. So these different colours and stripes and stuff. Must be getting overheated again. A few hock shops. Sell you stuff. Got massage joints. Another adult shop coming up. Yet another hotel with a VIP lounge. Again, you'll know that what that's about. Full of poker machines, full of slot machines. So this is the Universal. This looks like they've got a few drag shows on during the week as well. So there you go. All the stripes have come off the screen now. I wonder what that was all about. There's another VIP lounge. Here it is, the Riley Hotel. That's a nice looking hotel in there. So we catch it down the side here. It's a little parklet, what the Americans like to call them, outside on the road. Here you can sit down and have a beer, have a cocktail or whatever you, wine or whatever you fancy. Oh, look at that. There's a few cheeky jacaranda trees down that street. Let's see the purple flowers. Here's the Oxford Village. There used to be a nice cafe in here. I wonder if it's still there. Oh look, the sushi train's still there. That sushi train's been there forever. Let's see if this cafe's still here. Yeah, it's a good sushi train, that one. If you walk through the city, definitely jump on that one. It's quite nice. Oh yeah, it looks like the cafe's still there. Let's have a look. That Aldi's new. I haven't seen that before. Yeah, Ovo Cafe is still here. They used to make a delicious teriyaki toasted sandwich in there. I might sneak out this side entrance. Now, if I remember rightly, there used to be a Subway sandwich joint down here as well. Don't know whether it's still here. Used to be in this side street here. It's gone. But this Hungry Jack's on the corner has been here for a long time. Used to be called Burger. What's it called? Fuck. Oh, I can't think. Again, my mind's gone. I can't think of the name. Oh, Burger King. So this used to be the Burger King, and then obviously the name changed like the rest of the Burger Kings around Australia to Hungry Jack's, so that they didn't fall foul of the main chain in the US. And it probably worked out better for them as well, changing the name. Well, actually, now that I think of it, I think the reason why they had to change the name, I think there's a business in South Australia that's called Burger King. And so it was a copyright issue in Australia. So that's why they had to rename it. So it's one of those $2 stores in there. You pick up all the cheap Chinese stuff. Coffee box. Cheeky little cafe. A little takeaway hole in the wall joint. I wonder what time it is as the wind blows a gale here. To get going soon. There's Brisbane Street. Look down Brisbane Street. There's a birdiekin on the corner over there that we passed by before. As we approach the opposite corner on Oxford Street here to where we started the vid, and we look over to Hyde Park and we see the city skyscape in the background, I'll take this opportunity to thank you for watching another HW Tours video. Send through your comments. I love answering them. I love seeing them. So for today, the video is over.